Beyond Resolutions, Mindful New Year Intentions for 2026. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Before we begin, please make sure you're in a safe, comfortable place where you can fully relax. Allow yourself to either sit or lie down in a position that feels kind to your body. Let your hands rest softly, and when you're ready, you can gently close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Just a quiet, honest, loving conversation with yourself and a gentle space to plant mindful intentions for 2026. You don't have to fix yourself here. You are simply invited to listen inwards with kindness. Begin by noticing the support beneath you. Feel the bed, the chair, the sofa, holding your weight. There is nothing you need to hold up right now. You can let yourself be held. Take a slow, easy breath in through the nose and a long, soft exhale out through the mouth. Again, gently in and out, letting the shoulders drop a little more. Allow your attention to drift down into your body. Feel your feet or legs. Imagine a warm, gentle heaviness spreading there, almost like sand settling. Your feet, your calves, your thighs, softening, releasing. Bring your awareness to your hips and lower back. If there's any tension, see if you can breathe into that space. And as you breathe out, imagine that tension melting down, dripping away into the earth beneath you. Now your chest and heart space. Notice the natural rise and fall of your breathing. If there's any tightness, any ache, just acknowledge it kindly, as if you were placing a gentle hand over your heart and whispering, "It's okay, I'm listening." Relax your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Unclench the teeth, soften the tongue. Let the space between your eyebrows smooth out. With every exhale, your body knows what to release. With every inhale, you invite in a little more calm. Now, very gently, we're going to glance back at 2025. Not to judge, not to criticize, just to witness with compassion. Imagine the year behind you as a soft, winding river. You're standing safely on the bank, watching the water flow past. On the surface of this river, you might notice moments from your year. A conversation, a challenge, a small joy, a quiet heartbreak. Let whatever wants to arise, arise. There is no right or wrong memory. You're simply watching the current carry them by. If there were parts of 2025 that felt heavy or disappointing, you might quietly acknowledge them now. Yes, that was hard. Yes, that was not what I hoped for. Yes, that took more out of me than I expected. Allow yourself a moment to honor what you survived, what you carried, what you learned, even if you didn't choose the lesson. And now, notice if there were small, perhaps overlooked moments of light. A kind word, a tiny win, a moment of rest, a time you said no when you usually would have said yes. Let those float by on the river as well. Glimmers of resilience, evidence that even in the hardest times, you kept going. You don't have to make sense of it all. You're simply witnessing your year with a softer gaze. Now bring to mind the idea of resolutions. Perhaps there were years when you made a long list, things you felt you should do, should change, should become. Notice how your body reacts as you think of that word, resolutions. Do you feel tension in the chest? A tightening in the stomach? A little pressure behind the eyes? Whatever you notice is okay. Just breathe with it. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine placing all that pressure, all those old shoulds, into a small paper boat on the river of 2025. You might place old resolutions you abandon, self-criticism that said you failed again, harsh timelines, impossible standards. One by one, place them in the paper boat. And when you're ready, imagine gently nudging that boat into the water. Watch as the current of time carries it away, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, until it disappears around the bend. You don't need that pressure to grow. You don't need perfection to be worthy of a new beginning. You are allowed to step into 2026 gently, at your own pace, in your own way. Now turn your attention softly toward the year ahead, 2026. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a calm, open field at dawn. The sky is pale, quiet. The air is fresh and gentle. This field is your new year, untouched, waiting, patient. In your hands, you hold a small pouch of seeds. These are your intentions. We're not planting be perfect seeds. We're planting kind, realistic, heart-led seeds. First, ask yourself quietly, how do I want to feel in 2026? Maybe words arise like calm, supported, connected, hopeful, steady, free. Whatever comes, choose one or two words that feel right, and imagine them glowing softly in your heart. Now, take one of your seeds and breathe your chosen feeling into it. See the word gently wrapping around the seed like soft light. Walk into the field of the new year. Find a small spot of rich, dark soil and kneel down. With care, plant that seed into the earth. Cover it with soil. Place your hand over that place and whisper, I choose to invite this feeling into my year. Next, ask yourself, how do I want to speak to myself in 2026? Perhaps you'd like your inner voice to be kinder, more patient, more encouraging. If you often speak to yourself with criticism, you might choose an intention like, I speak to myself the way I would speak to a dear friend. Breathe that quality into another seed. Walk a little further into the field and plant this second seed. Again, cover it gently and say, I choose to talk to myself more kindly this year. Now consider your body and your rest. Ask, how do I want to care for my body and my energy in 2026? Perhaps it's more sleep, more gentle movement, more slow mornings, more time offline. Pick one tiny, realistic action that feels doable, not a huge overhaul. Just one small loving step. Maybe I will give myself 5 quiet minutes before bed. Or I will take one mindful breath before I rush into my day. Breathe this into a third seed, plant it, and say, I choose small, consistent acts of care for my body and my rest. If you'd like, you can imagine planting one more seed, an intention for connection, creativity, or courage, whatever your heart quietly asks for. There is no rush. The field is patient. The year will meet you where you are. Now step back and look over the field of your 2026. Beneath the surface, your seeds are resting in the dark, held by the earth, watered by your attention, gently warmed by your hope. You do not have to force them to grow. You do not have to earn your new beginning. They will grow through small choices, tiny acts of kindness toward yourself, and the simple decision to keep returning gently to your intentions. Bring a hand to your heart if that feels comfortable. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the breath moving in and out. Silently or out loud, you might repeat after me. I am allowed to grow at my own pace. I choose intentions that feel kind and supportive. I release harsh resolutions and invite gentle evolution. I am worthy of peace, clarity, and soft new beginnings. Take a slow breath in and a long, restful exhale out. Know that you can return to this space whenever you need to remember what truly matters to you, beyond pressure, beyond perfection, beyond resolutions. As we come to a close, begin to notice once again the support beneath your body, the sounds in the room around you, the feeling of air on your skin. If your eyes are closed, you can gently blink them open when you're ready, carrying your intentions softly with you into the rest of your day or evening. Thank you for allowing me to share this moment with you. May your 2026 be gentle, grounded, and full of quiet, meaningful growth.